Greetings, creepy crawlers. It is I, So Bear, and I am in Glendale, California, and I am at the old Griffith Park Zoo. A curse was placed on this zoo, and it also has a darker side. In the last few years, a skull was found. I'll take you into parts we're not supposed to go into. This will be fun. Let's go!
Alright, let's go!
Warning. 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 Warning.
Before we begin this adventure, please hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me out. Thank you. A little history about Griffith Park Zoo. The Griffith Park Zoo is also known as the first zoo in Los Angeles, and it opened up in 1913. It didn't have any cages, it had stockades. Various livestock, such as wolves, monkeys, and even some cats were stockaded. That's not nice. Within a few years, an aviary, bear pits, and assorted cages were built by unemployed men. The zoo was almost closed several times. Several lions had to be destroyed after being diagnosed with glanders, a very contagious disease. What my beard's doing today. In 1916, the zoo was almost closed for good when the health department discovered that its sewage was being run off into the LA River. During World War I, the city council withdrew its authorization to feed beef to the meat-eating animals. Horse meat was substituted for beef. The results were disastrous. One of the meat-eating animals and almost all of the big cats died. Really don't know what's going on with the beard here. It's time to trim it. Okay, by 1923, the city park commissioners were calling attention to the zoo's dilapidated state. The small Griffith Park Zoo was increasingly criticized as inadequate, ugly, poorly designed, and underfinanced collection of beat-up cages. In 1958, the city passed an $8 million bond measure to create a brand new zoo. Griffith Park Zoo closed in 1966, and all the animals were moved to the new and improved Los Angeles Zoo. Okay, so look at those stairs. That's pretty steep. Looks like one of the places where the lions and tigers would be chained to. You can see people filming here or doing a photo shoot. You actually need a permit to do that here. A photo shoot. You actually need a permit to do that here. Okay, let's check this one out. And I think, yeah, it sure looks like it. Here's an opening to one of the off-limit spots. So of course I have to go in there. I almost fell on these steps a couple times. Very, very steep. Let's see if we can have some fun with some people passing by. Let me out, let me out. I'm a lion, I'm a lion. All right, let's go to another part where you're not supposed to go. Ow. think I found the monkey cages, so we'll go check that out. I'll feel right at home in there. And a smaller room. Maybe this was a monkey enclosure. Okay, that doesn't seem to go anywhere anymore. Look at all that debris that's built up. Get out of the sun. Okay, looks like this is probably, you see how far it goes, a bird aviary. Did I say that right? Maybe these were the monkey cages. Maybe these were the monkey cages. Of course I'm going to try and get in there. But it looks like they're all locked. Yep, they're all locked, so no go. I think I covered all the cages and everything in the zoo. I sure hope so. Now I'm going to find a little isolated place to tell you about the curse that was put on the old Griffith Park Zoo. I'm going to do my best. This is kind of a long story, but I'll do my best to make it quick. At one point, Griffith Park was a plot of land that was owned by a rancher named Don Antonio Feliz. Before dying of smallpox in 1863, he decided to cut his family out of his will. Upon learning of this, Feliz's niece allegedly declared a curse on the politician who wrote up the will and his family. The attorney who wrote up the will was later shot and killed by an unknown assailant. The next landowner was hoping to start up a cattle farm, but that was cut short because all of the cows contracted a disease and died. Yeah, insult to injury, the crops caught fire and were all destroyed. Ranch hands employed by Griffith reported that they had seen a ghostly figure and heard Manacle laughing at night. The ranch hands believed that it was the niece of Feliz, overjoyed by the tragedies brought on by her curse. Alright, creepy crawlers, that's it for this episode of Creepy Crawler Sobera. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed the adventure and information. I am worn out. So until next time, keep it creepy. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Sorry.